Introducing a new healthcare partnership. Discover how voice technologies and Corti are joining forces to reduce clinical burden, unlock real-time documentation, and empower NHS teams with secure integrated AI.
I'm James McPherson, I'm the CEO of Voice Technologies.
And I'm Florian Schwiecker, I'm Chief Partnership Officer with Corti.
Excited to be here with Florian today to announce the partnership between Voice Technologies and Corti to also share the benefits and what that will mean for our customer base and the NHS looking forward.
I think our agendas beautifully align because Corti was founded to make sure that every patient on the planet gets the best healthcare they can get. The way to deliver that is to provide the healthcare professionals with the right tools. And that's why we're in particular happy that we can work with you, because you got that expertise, you know your customers way better. So if we can give you a platform and a fundament, I think that's really like a match made in heaven.
And I think being able to integrate your product into the existing workflows and not add additional processes and burdens onto these users is really key. And that's why we're excited about the partnership with Corti, because you bring the information governance, the security, the trusted medical background, so that we can apply that technology in a way that saves clinical time, that reduces administrative burden, that will save financial pressures on the NHS as well, and will also improve outcomes for patients. Also.
That is why I think Corti really is a perfect match for voice technologies and voice technologies for us, because we carry those European genes in us where confidentiality, privacy, regulations are at the fundament of creating such a solution.
And I think it's also pulling that benefit into the workflow that exists within the NHS, so that we're not creating new data silos or challenges around that. So it's tagged securely with patient information. The letters are fed back into the patient record securely and digitally and shared electronically with the wider people responsible for the care of patients. I think it's hugely important, and there's a lot of excitement in the marketplace just now around these types of technologies, but I think applying them in an integrated way, in a secure way, in a safe way, is really what is needed within the NHS.
Talking about the collaboration, you have one very important thing. Your technicians and our engineers, machine learning people, literally need the input from your organization, because you know the customer workflows, you know what problems they really have, what is the next big thing they need to do. And Corti never developed a solution to see if you or your customers need it. We always waited for input. What is the most severe problem? Starting with documentation now, then we know there's more problems to come. So not only do we provide technology, we actually co-develop technology and technology that people really can use.
These technologies are really exciting and really cool to see, but at the end of the day, it is about, are we saving time for clinical staff so they can focus on clinical activity? Are we creating financial savings for the NHS, and are we improving patient outcomes and allowing patients to get information quicker than they currently have? Collaboratively, we've got a real opportunity to actually solve these challenges and develop further opportunities around clinical coding and things in the future as well.
What we need to accomplish is pretty much help the staff, and at the same time, ideally save money. And I think one of the benefits that we see with AI is it can exactly do that. And they're going to be relieved from work, but the NHS at the same time can save a lot of money. They can stay within budgets, and sometimes, as I have learned, even reduce budgets, because the support allows them to be more efficient, which ultimately is a financial benefit and saves them money.
One of the key focuses for us is to stay close with our customer base. A lot of our existing product set has been developed over many years to support that customer base. So our WinVoice web product set is built on supporting clinical documentation. Our FormStream application is to support clinical forms across the NHS. And a lot of the integrations that we've developed have been in collaboration with customer requirements. We are digitally sending a lot of documents now that were previously printed and posted. The administrative processes are now a lot more agile than they previously were, but they're still massive opportunities into the future as well. And I think the collaboration between ourselves and our customers is really key, but also understanding our collaboration between ourselves and Corti in that journey as well. I think the ability, I mean, technically when a patient is attended an outpatient clinic event or an inpatient stay, as soon as that event is completed, the time between the patient leaving and the documentation being completed is a delay in the process and the next step in the care of the patient. Really the ideal scenario using Corti is that that's transcribed in real time. The patient is leaving the clinic with the letter in their hand. The wider clinical community then have the document in the patient's record, and they also have a copy of the document out in primary care if something happens to the patient the next day and they go and visit their GP practice. The documentation's already completed from the day before and that information is available. So it improves outcomes, it improves time, it improves patient safety as well. And I've been hugely impressed with the recognition accuracy, and particularly when you've got the multi-transcription happening between clinician and patient interactions, being able to transcribe that accurately and quickly and in a medical context is hugely impressive.
One of the main things that excites me about the WinVoice product is how technically savvy it is on the one side, but how medically savvy it is on the other side. Yeah. It has all that medical context. And this is where I think our two corporations again match from the idea what we wanted to create, because we have created a pure medical AI backbone, a platform that is meant for the healthcare industry.
Let's get it live now. Let's get these products into the customer base, and then let's work together to solve these new challenges and evolve the technology as we work forward together. Thank you, Florian, for coming to visit us and Voice Technologies. I'm really excited about this partnership and what it will mean for us and for the NHS looking forward. And thank you everyone for your time to listen to us on this, and we're really excited around what this will bring for everybody looking ahead to the future.
Yeah, also thanks to you, James, to the whole team of Voice Technology. It's a pleasure working with you, and this is just a start.